Why, hello YouTube. This is Baylor Mage again, and we just got through the normal difficulty on PoE 2. Yeah, what, 21 hours into stream? Lots of disconnect problems with parties, slowed us down a lot. Right now, I hope you're not playing in a party. That's been pretty bad. But we've been playing the Infernalist minion build, full minions. It has been absolutely fantastic. It is popping off. I'm actually in love with it. However, the first half of Act 1, pure minions was dog shit. I wish I didn't do that. I wish I had to use spells to begin with. If you're just about to start a minion build, please just start with spells. The first like 6 to 8 levels trying to be pure minions is absolutely horrid. We don't want to do that. Starts to get better around level 8-ish, and then really pops off when you get Summon Raging Spirits. So specifically, I want to mention Summon Raging Spirits because a lot of people have been asking where to get it. Summon Raging Spirit is a spirit uncut gem, not a regular gem. You will get it in Act 1 from the ritual encounters. You'll get quested into rituals. There'll be a boss at the end. I'm not spoiling nothing, but that's where you will end up getting Summon Raging Spirits. Really important to know, I don't have a spirit gem on me, I only have a normal one, but it will not show up on the occult screen. Summon Raging Spirit will be under elemental. So it'll be a spirit gem, so there'll be different gems, but that's where Summon Raging Spirit will be. You will want it. It will carry you heavily. That is when it pops off. So if you're not quite there yet and you're like, minions are feeling a bit, power through and get it. It'll be great. From then on, it gets progressively better and better and better. So tips for anybody who's starting to level a minion build. I can't guarantee any of this is 100% right. This is just the stuff that I've got so far from me leveling. So first time playing it, take it all with a grain of salt. Look at what everybody else is doing as well. But how I've been dealing with it, I've been trying very hard to keep scepters that have skeletal warrior minions as they're like implicit, because I like having those 2 tank minions out the front just tanking stuff for me. They have saved me a bunch. They body block projectiles, they do all sorts of things, and they cost no spirit. That's the real important bit. Then I've been using skeletal snipers. I also think the skeletal arsonists are pretty much as good. Slightly better at some things, slightly worse at others. You can try them both out. They're both fine. Skeletal sniper, scatter shot, and comorbidity are my main links here. I have this one 4-linked, so it's got martial tempo here. I'm not 100% sure that third one is the correct gem. If you went for the arsonist, it would still be scatter shot, and then it would be magnified effect. That's the one I liked the most. It gave me a lot of overlaps, a lot of shotgunning potential. Great. I've been using Pain Offering. I very much like it. 30% attack and cast speed, 36% more damage. What's not to like? I usually end up sacrificing one of my bullshit warriors that I don't really care about, that are just there for little meat shields in front of me anyway. So they go great. The skeletal warriors gems, not really that important. They don't really do very much damage. I've got last grip on them just to keep them like alive in the front a little bit more, and brutality because I didn't have a better link for them. We'll get to summon hound in a minute because you don't get that to begin with. Now SRS, that's our important one. It does a lot of it. Probably half of my damage overall comes from SRS. We've got that with fire infusion and persistence, so skill effect duration and 25% damage as extra fire. It's been great. We proc it with flame wall. We just cast flame wall around. I've got fortress and arcane tempo in it just to cast it faster. That procs all of our SRS fantastically. I've been using it in Feeble Curse, mostly because I've been leveling in a group. If I was solo, I might try the arsonists. I might go with flammability there. Curses, whatever, up to you. That's gone fine. However, one next thing is summon Infernal Hound. This guy has been great and a lifesaver, but I've been using him defensively. I don't know if other people are using him offensively, but I just gave him Meat Shield and Elemental Army so that he has a lot of life and more resistances and tanks for me. There's something real important here though. If you pick up Summon Infernal Hound from your first Ascendancy and then you walk out into another map somewhere and you go, what the hell? This dog's shit. He just dies. He just falls over. He's just paper. Yeah, that's a bug and it's not happening to everyone. Just log out and log back in again and suddenly he'll be tanky. It's like he's snapshotting himself to like level 1 when you first get him. Not to everyone, just to some people. And if you just relog, he'll be the correct level. When I first got him, he'd run through the tiniest little degen on the floor and just instantly fall over. And I was like, what is this? This is worthless. And then I had a crash like a map or two later and had to relaunch the game and was like, oh, he's a tanky boy now. What's going on here? So yeah, reboot if that becomes a problem. Otherwise, minions have felt absolutely fantastic. The clear's great. I'm annihilating bosses. Pretty excited to keep going in the, like, I guess, cruel difficulty. See how much better that gets. Right. Next, campaign. Campaign, first 3 acts felt absolutely fantastic. The story is better than I have played in an ARPG before. The combat was fantastic. The one complaint that I have that's a major complaint is I am not getting nearly as much crafting currency as it sounded like we were meant to, and not nearly as much as I want. Specifically, Regals and Exalts. Regals, Exalts, maybe a few extra essences would go a long way. My gear is all really quite bad, to be honest. My resistances are nothing. I'm at negative 24 lightning, 19 fire, and 19 cold. It's not been great. As much as I'm absolutely loving the campaign and all the bosses are amazing. Man, I'm not able to craft gear right now. So hopefully we can do something about that in the second half of the campaign. And last, but certainly not least, loot filters. Anybody who's running without loot filters, I am very sorry. That's rough. We've had a preliminary loot filter. It was made by one of my community members, Haddock, who made just a starter loot filter like an hour in. It's just a recolor. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. It's in the Discord. I'm not going to share it below because it's going to change rapidly. Tomorrow when I wake up, one of the first things I'm going to do is try and get a proper, full, organized recolor of everything into a loot filter. I'm going to keep putting that in my Discord. I'll put it with a version number. We'll update that version number as it gets better. It is not going to be a full loot filter like you're expecting from like Neversink and Filterblade. We're looking to organize and recolor things just so it looks nice. The right things make dings. I don't plan on hiding anything. It's going to be generic. Everybody can use it. We'll do a different thing on that later. All right. In the description, we will link our tree as we have it moving into Cruel. I have a little tree here. Unfortunately, not a path to building. And separately from Mobalytics, because it's the best place I could find, I'll have a link to my entire gem setup so that you've got a link to that as well. The only thing worth noting is that the Infernal Hound can't show up on Mobalytics. So everything except that will be there. At least that's something. Whew. If anybody's having a better time and has a better idea for minions, let me know in the comments, because I'm still experimenting with everything and I want to know any minion ideas that pop off, because I will try absolutely anything and absolutely every minion build in existence. That is all I have. I will see everybody later. Goodbye.
So, at the eve of the end, the demon of Zoatl has finally come forth. the burden for our future.
Okay, well, that's the best burst I can do. I'm out.
Greater good.
I blew my entire load on that.
For the doggo.
I mean, he's dead now.
I can't give
Okay.
up. I must
You can't cheese
save my people.
That's sad.
For the doggo, there is hope. Thank you very much for the 7-month resub.
Succeed. There is no escape. Existence is merely energy.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Fuck, I didn't realize we were at that already. God damn it.
I cannot let my efforts.
I was just
be
setting up to
in vain.
blow my load again.
You can run.
Oh, he's
One
got me!
death is nothing for the
Easy.
greater good. Reverse the polarity. I've had enough.
Oh wait, this is the inside one. This is the inside one. Oh, Baylor, this is the inside one.
Get up! Get up!
Okay.
Do not fail
Is
me.
there definitely...
Not now.
I'm gonna sound crazy saying this.
No, I'm gonna say it first, and it's gonna be the thing that you said. Is there some sort of like fail proof safe where you do this enough time and it becomes easier?
History is
It
already
feels like
written.
there is.
Right?
You can stay here and die,
Because that got...
or come with
absolutely
us
fucking
and help
shredded,
save the
and-
future.
I don't feel... I didn't do anything to make my damage do more.
I mean, I did, but not. We're talking like maybe 10% more at most.
Let's just start
Not what
talking
just
then.
happened there.
My friend here isn't exactly the peacemaking type.
If only I had more time. There is an ancient weapon.